Hey guys, welcome to our channel. We are your hosts, Penny and the Flynn. And guess what? It is officially fall in the Northern Hemisphere. So today we are building a fall-inspired cabin. And I know a lot of people are totally ready for fall, but I'm just not quite ready for fall yet. Hey, don't get me wrong, I really do enjoy fall, but I feel like we had a really late start to summer, so I feel like I didn't quite get all my summer fix out of me yet. I usually don't. I love summer. Summer is my favorite season, but I do enjoy fall. I enjoy the fresh fallen leaves. I love the smell of that. I love going on hikes in fall with the leaves falling. I love the excuse to make soups and stews. My husband, maybe not as much. He'll take a really nice chunky stew, but he's not a huge soup person. I kind of already gotten started on the soup part though. I've been having soup for lunch for like at least 2 weeks now. Yeah, I'm such a soup person. So anyways, for this build, I was a bit inspired because my husband and I just got back camping this past week. I did a little extra work and got my videos done for about like 4 or 5 days extra so I could go on a little getaway camping. So when I was camping in the woods, I just got inspired to build a cabin. So right now I'm building this cabin in Granite Falls, and I was really hoping it was going to work out to complete the build here. So as you'll see later on, we move this cabin to, what's the world that came with cats and dogs? Oh, Brindleton Bay. So I moved this to Brindleton Bay later because I realized that you can't have the lot challenge on of off the grid when it's a rental lot, and that's what all these lots are in Granite Falls. So that bummed me out. And then I also realized I wanted, when I start to landscape later, and when I was going to do that I couldn't go into the game and edit it and then have the seasons. So that was disappointing. Maybe there's a workaround that I'm sure there is, but I'm like, all right, I really want this to be an off the grid lot. It could be definitely a rental if you wanted it to be, and then this house is just going to be full of a ton of candles and you could put in your own lighting. And you could do that anyways. It gives off like a certain light with the candles that I'm not super fond of, and it's really hard to get things bright enough. So as I'm building, I have real lights in here so I can see what I'm doing. But I really wanted this house to be like middle of nowhere kind of feel, the place that you go to escape everything. So that's what I was going for here. So my camping trip was really relaxing. I really enjoy camping. It had its ups and downs. It rained the first couple of days. We had water in our tent the second time this year, and we had retreated the rain fly with a waterproofing substance, and it still leaked. So I think we're gonna have to get a new tent or try to waterproof the main part of the tent. I don't know yet. So that was kind of a bummer. And then we're not able to do a whole lot of stuff when it's raining, obviously. So the first morning we ended up staying in the tent until like 10 or 10:30. And thankfully it stopped around then, and then we were able to get out and make a late breakfast. And unfortunately, the last day I ended up getting a migraine. So that was unfortunate, but we had a lot of really nice, enjoyable times during the trip. We brought our bikes, so one of the days we rode around on our bikes. That was a lot of fun. And then another day we had a picnic on the beach, and that was the most relaxing part of the trip for me. I love being by the water. I don't know, there's something about the sound of the waves, and I don't know what it is. I think a lot of people feel that way, but yeah, that was the best part of the trip for me. We took down some little snacks for our lunch. So the night before, we had threw a bulb of garlic in some tinfoil and put that over the fire to roast that. And then we took that with some crackers and some, what else did we take? Oh, summer sausage and also wine. So that was really nice. And then we also took a couple of beach towels and played Uno Attack while we had our lunch. So that was really fun. And then after, I couldn't resist. It was slightly cool. I was really wanting to go swimming, but I'm like, nah, it's too cold today. And I ended up taking off my shoes and walking in the water. And initially it was cold, and then I realized, oh, this isn't so bad. And then I ended up wading out probably, I think, about up to my knees. And then I couldn't really go any further because with the waves coming in, I was getting splashed pretty good. So my husband and I did that for probably an hour. And we were having fun picking nice smooth rocks out of the water. We brought a bunch of rocks home that I would like to, I don't know, I'm gonna put them somewhere and probably paint them with clear nail polish or spray it with a lacquer so that they look wet all the time. It was so relaxing. So then the next day I really had wanted to go back and go swimming the next day, and then that's when I had the migraine. So that was very disappointing. I'm kind of hoping maybe we can go back this year just so I can go swimming. I didn't get to go swimming at all this year. It's disappointing. We'll see though. It's supposed to be cooling off a lot now this coming week. Like definitely fall weather. So I feel like, I think yesterday we had a really hot, humid day. Something just tells me that's going to be the last of our summer weather. I hope not. If we could throw in a couple more here and there, that would be great because I really like the warmth. Otherwise, I'll just have to adapt and get used to fall. Yeah. So camping, that was the last of the summer, and then we have another trip planned in October. So that'll be the first time camping that late in the year, or it's been probably, I think it's been like 14 years. 13 or 14 years. My husband and I went, was it for, I think it was like our second wedding anniversary. We decided to go camping in November, and it was super cold. So not only was it cold at night, I don't remember how much it warmed up during the day, but it was kind of chilly. So I'm expecting October to be better. We have some better long underwear, which makes a huge difference. We have really decent sleeping bags now. That makes a difference. So we'll see. It won't be that bad. And hopefully we won't have any rain, or by then maybe we'll have a different tent. We've been looking at some tents, so we'll see. My tent is very old. It's it's probably getting near the 20-year mark. I've had that tent a really long time. It's a really good tent, so it's disappointing that I'll probably have to get rid of it, but it's lasted me a really long time, so that's nice. Oh, food-wise, for our camping trip, I can't leave out the food aspect. I am a big foodie. I love food. I love cooking, so food is a big part of my life. So yeah, food for camping, my husband told me to be good and not do anything super complicated. And so I didn't. He kind of thought one of the meals I did was a little bit too much. It really wasn't. So I behaved. We had steak a couple nights over the fire, and that was good. I'm trying to remember what we had. What did we have with? Oh yeah, so the first night I had prepped. I forgot I did this. I prepped some diced potatoes, and then I mixed in a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper, garlic, and onion. So just simple. And then put that into tin foil and cook that over the fire. So that was delicious. And then I had also planned to have potatoes for, was it the next morning? Yeah, because I was wanting to do eggs and diced potatoes, so kind of the same thing for one of the breakfasts, and then the rest were super simple. And then I was stupid, forgot the eggs. So we had to go and buy some eggs, and it actually worked out good that I couldn't finish all my steak, and then my husband was really good and he didn't finish all his either, so we chopped that up and then we mixed that with the potatoes that we had cooked the night before for breakfast, and that was good. Really, really good. That with like a huge mug of coffee. And I've been avoiding a lot of coffee. I've been really good at only doing 1 cup a day, and I figured I could splurge a little bit and have a nice big cup of coffee, because that's great when you're camping. I know the coffee has just not been agreeing with my stomach as much lately. Getting old, I guess. Unfortunately, I really do enjoy coffee. So that was the breakfast, and then the other breakfast we just did bagels and cream cheese and cottage cheese, and then that's just kind of been my normal breakfast lately. I don't know why, because I like variety in food, but for some reason when it comes to breakfast, I find something that I really enjoy, and then that's all I have for months. It's probably not good. I really should have variety, but I don't know what it is. And then, yeah, me and my soups for lunch, but I always usually have something different for supper. Maybe it's not the greatest. But, so back to camping food. So then another meal that I ended up doing was a sausage and potato. I don't know, it was like kind of a stew, not really. It was cooked in beer, dark beer, and then it had sage and basil in there. I can't remember all what was in there, so we did that in our Dutch oven over the fire. And I guess I wasn't expecting it to be spectacular, but it was actually a lot better than I thought it would be. So that is a definitely make again kind of a meal. It was very satisfying, perfect camp food, and it was really easy. Just do all the prep work. I don't know. Well, you could do it the day before, or I prepped everything before we went camping. So that worked out really nice. So that was our food. And then we did, I think it was, the first day, which it worked out really good. We actually went to a local brewery, and that was really nice. Kind of like a big open warehouse with delicious beer, and then we ordered a pizza for lunch, because unfortunately their food truck that we thought was going to be there was packing up for a special event that was going on. So we missed out on the food truck because we had looked before at some of the stuff that they offer, and it looked really good. So, well, maybe next time. The pizza was delicious. I mean, beer and pizza, it's great together. Hey, do any of you guys do camping? You'll have to let me know. And then I'm very curious, what do you do for food for camping? Do you do super simple things? Do you like cooking over the fire? I don't know, let me know. I'd like to hear, me and my food. I've done in the past for camping chicken and dumplings. that's good. It's good comfort food for camping. And then when it gets slightly cooler, it's perfect. And I was thinking about doing that, and I didn't because it's slightly more involved. But yeah, maybe in October, but we'll see. All right, so with the build here, talk about the build a little bit. I'm using the water wheel in this. I figured since this is off the grid, I just imagine that this water wheel would be making some kind of energy that off the grid you'll see later. I add in solar and then a rain collector, and it's kind of too bad in eco living that we don't have like a way that this would work. It would be really cool. So I'm in my mind, this is producing energy for this little off the grid place. And then I just couldn't resist building another pond. I just love the ponds. Like I said, I am so drawn to water. I really like water, so I have to have water around. Yeah, sorry. Hopefully you're not getting tired of it. I think it's pretty, and then it's more opportunity to have the ducks and all the wildlife. I love it. Hopefully you do too. And we have now moved locations as well, so if you notice the lighting changed, it's because we're in a different world and it is now fall. So it's disappointing because the Granite Falls location I just figured was absolutely perfect for this place. That's exactly where I wanted this to be. But you can't have residential lots there, at least not yet. Maybe the Sims team will do an update and we can actually live there, because I would really like that. But like I said, this could be a rental lot. You can put it there anyways. I think this is a 30 by 20, so there's, I think, several 30 by 20 lots that you could put it on there. It's up to you. It worked pretty good, I think, in Brindleton Bay, where it is now, because there was a little less pine trees, and I really wanted to bring in deciduous trees besides the evergreen. I don't think I actually ended up putting any evergreens in. I just really wanted all that pop of color from all the big like maple trees and birch trees and that kind of thing. Oh, and hey, if you're enjoying this video, or you like cute birds like the Flynn here, don't forget to give us a like. That would really help us out. And if you're not already subscribed, why don't you press the button and subscribe and follow us every week for some new videos. Join the fun. We're also on Instagram and Twitter. You can check us out there. And as always, this build will be up on the gallery. My ID is chaos__ cuteness. That'll be in the description. So I will let you now enjoy the rest of this video, the landscaping, this little rustic cabin in the middle of nowhere. And oh yeah, let me know your favorite camping foods. I want to know that. And we will see you again next week. Thanks for joining us. We had a lot of fun. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Standing still. the stars come to shine when it's dark? From so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night? And what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Undressed when it's cold, and don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder.